You'll be kidding me. It's run out of battery.
You on?
No, I'm not on. Here. Get it ready, go on.
How come I can't listen to you at Eaton?
Internet issue.
There was an issue.
It's not working. Charger's not working.
That's me, I don't need the charger.
Oh, right.
The other half.
Oh, yeah.
Go on, get stuck in. Is it pulling? It's not pulling around. Ah, it's this way, Go on. Fuck's sake. Fucking iPod, I fucking hate it. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Welcome to another edition of Coventry United TV with Liam Cook at the Butts Park Arena. Live coverage of today's match between Coventry United and Long Eaton United here on YouTube. Liam Cook with you through the duration of today's match. Coventry United 3-1 victors last time out at Grange Park. So can the Red and Greens continue their good form against Long Eaton United? We'll have to wait and see. Let's take you 1 second. And for Long Eaton United today, number 1, Scott Lowe. 2, Cameron Campbell. Number 3 is Charlie Scanlon. 4 is Callum Keane. 5, Nicholas Hawkins. 6, Ryan Head. 7, Andrew Todd. 8, Tom Gamblin. 9, Romain Graham. 10, Matthew Savage. 11, William Coots. Well, it's time for the action to begin here at the Butts Park Arena. Live coverage of Coventry United versus Long Eaton United right here on CUTV with Liam Cook. This one should be an absolute beauty.
Number 4, Callum Keane. Number 5, Nicholas Hawkins. Number 6, Ryan Hurd. Number 7, the captain, Andrew Todd. Number 8, Tom Gamble. Number 9, Romain Graham. Number 10, Matthew Savage. 11, William Coots. On the bench, 12, Joshua Wright. 14, Zach Dawson. 15, Ryan Wheatley. And 16, Blaine Hancock.
Coventry United on a good vein of form recently. Fresh off a pretty good week. Victory at Quorn, 6 goals to 0. And then, of course, 3 points at Heanor Town on Tuesday night.
3, Tom James. 4, Bobby Mosley. 5, Rob Brinsel. 5, Carl Barnett. 6, Rob Brinsel. 7, Lewis Rankin. 8, the captain, Chris Cox. 9, Mitch Piggin. Number 10, Gray Reed on the bench. 11, Jack James. 12, Nathan Padley. 14, Aaron Wint. 15, Aaron Poku.
The Butts Park Arena, the home of the Red and Greens, is rocking once more. It's been a while since we've been at home, but Coventry United are set to set Coventry alight once more. United in their traditional red shirts and green shorts and socks, the civic colours of the beautiful city of Coventry, and of course Long Eaton in their home strip of navy blue and royal blue. Any Coventry City fans, it's very similar to the away shirt last season, very similar to the home shirt as well, but it's mainly navy blue fading into normal blue stripes. A rather chilly afternoon at the Butts Park Arena. The woolly hats are out, a few gloves as well. Let's hope that we'll see some goals on show today. It will be Coventry United to kick things off with Mitch Piggin and Lewis Rankin in the centre circle. In fact, no, it's going to be Rankin. Piggin goes off to the left-hand side. The Red and Greens ready to rock the Butts Park Arena once more. Rankin to kick things off in the centre circle. Quick handshake between the managers and the coaches of Coventry United and Long Eaton. 2 goals from Dave Molly, followed by a third from Aaron Opoku, giving Coventry United victory at Grange Park last month. Can they repeat defeat on their own patch? We are underway at the Butts Park Arena. Long Eaton on the ball. Here's Todd. He's been the standout performer in the last couple of games against Coventry United. Actually, long ball down the right hand side by Cameron Campbell. He goes out of play on the far side, halfway into United territory for an early red and green throw, which Tom James will go over to take. Mosley in support. And in fact, James isn't too happy with the air volume of the ball. Linesman says it's fine, tells him to get on with it. Not done by Piggin, the throw. Mosley, that's going to play off the head of the Long Eaton defender, Callum Keane, for a Coventry United throw. And they've taken it pretty quickly. Craig Reid tries to draw his way out of several Long Eaton players, can't do so. Here's Graham on the right-hand side. Receives the ball from Tom Gamblin. There was a change actually from the original starting lineup from Long Eaton United as there's a offside, and it was actually a disallowed goal for Long Eaton United as Matthew Savage puts it through the hands of Rich Myers, but luckily for United the flag was raised on the far side. As I was saying, there was a change for Long Eaton United from the original team sheet that we were given. We were told that it was going to be Keenan Meakin at number 4, but there has been a swap in that position. A player that wasn't even on the bench beforehand. Callum Keane is going to be starting at number 4. Morris puts his laces through that free kick towards Piggin. Not long. Rankin can't get to it. Fired clear by Scanlon. Midfield battle at the moment. Here's Dominic Allaney starting for Coventry United today. Onto the right side with Piggin, and easily met by Scanlon. Poor clearance only as far as Allaney in the centre circle, trying to get away from a strong challenge from Gamblin. Gamblin makes the block, and Rankin can't keep it in. It's out on the near side. Throw to be taken by Charlie Scanlon of Long Eaton United. Scanlon looking for an option. He's got Keane near. It's straight to the head of Dominic Allaney, met in the air by Keane. Reid forced off the ball, and Long Eaton will bring it back. Mosley tries to take it away from Keane, but he can't do so. Campbell, long ball into the penalty area for Romain Graham. Well, a chance now for Todd. He can get the shot away. Todd, and forced off the ball, Rob Prinzel, and punted out of play for a throw-in on the far side by Rich Morris. But a very nervy moment, just a couple of minutes in for Coventry United. 3 minutes in to today's match, and already Graham and Todd causing some issues for Coventry United at the Butts Park Arena. Long throw into the penalty area, looking for Graham in the air by Tom James. Cox can't get onto it, now back into danger. Barnett ends it for now. Keane, and as far as Tom James. James strides forward, side challenge by Callum Keane, free kick Coventry United. And the referee wants a word with Keane. I think it's a little bit too early to be brandishing out yellow cards. Tom James will take the free kick, will he? In fact, no, he'll leave it to the man with the magic headband, Rich Morris, who has get 2 clean sheets in a row, actually. It's been a fantastic run of form for Rich Morris. Of course, with Scott Dutton on holiday at the moment in Jamaica, he needs to be putting in their performances. Piggin wins the header. Can't find Jack Jays. Here's Lewis Rankin for Coventry United. Shields the ball from Scanlon. He's forced out of play. It's actually taken a touch of Gamblin on the way out. So United will have the throw. Rankin whips it in, looking for Craig Reid. Oh, what a start! What a start! Craig Reid flicks it home, and Coventry United in 4 minutes lead at the Butts Park Arena. Simple finish at the near post for Craig Reid. A player of his calibre is always going to take that chance. And United assert their authority within the first couple of minutes. What a way to begin proceedings at the Butts Park Arena. The Red and Green Army are rocking at home. Rankin picking out Reid in space. It's simple football. Look for the man in space, put it away. He just popped it into the net. And that's exactly what Coventry United need to be doing against sides like Long Eaton if they're going to have any hope of promotion. They've got to be beating sides like this convincingly. Side challenge from behind on Tom James by Andrew Todd. Free kick to Coventry United inside the Long Eaton penalty area. Half, I should say. If it wasn't the penalty area, it would be a penalty kick, wouldn't it? So 5 minutes gone at the Butts Park Arena. Coventry United 1, Long Eaton United 0. Craig Reed scoring the opening goal for the Red and Greens. But already, there's bad news for Coventry United. There's Rob Prinzel on the ground. It wasn't too serious. There is only one relatively defensive option in Nathan Cadby, who did play at fullback for an hour on Tuesday night against Heanor Town. He was very impressive during that game as well. If he had played another 10 minutes, he probably would have been our CUTV player of the match. He's not actually a defender though. He's actually more of a midfielder. But he can play in defence when called upon. He's the only relatively defensive option that we've got. I mean, Aaron Wint and Aaron Opoku are more attacking players. A shortage of players for Coventry United at the moment. Well, a shortage of players available at least. Quite a full squad at the moment. A few of them out of commission with injury, suspension, or work commitments, or other things. But Priddle should be okay. He's having a quick drink. He should be okay to continue. You have to play on for 10 minutes at the moment. Poor free kick, easily met by Campbell. Launched down at right hand side by Savage. Looking for Graham. United have got to try and deal with this one. It's Morris on the edge of the area. Clears his lines. Picked up in the midfield by Gamblin with a good challenge by Piggin. Reed stabs it forward. Jack Jace is offside after making the run down the right. He just strayed past Scanlon, the left back, who was the last man. So promising start for Coventry United. Don't forget you can get in touch with us on Twitter at CovUnitedTV. Let us know your opinions on the show and the match. Here's Scanlon, crossing opportunity deep into United territory. Scanlon whips it in, out comes Morris. Simple catch for the man with the magic headband. Throws it to Bobby Mosley, playing on the left-hand side of midfield today. Mosley puts it through, Jay's offside again. A little bit too eager to get forward. Jack Jay's 2 goals in 2 games. He wants to continue that run. In all fairness, there's actually 2 goals in the game and a quarter after coming off the bench against Corn for his debut, scoring a spectacular goal and then a neat finish for taking it around the goalkeeper against Heanor on Tuesday night. James tries to make sure that the ball goes out of play. Savage brings him down. Free kick Coventry United, says the referee's assistant, but the referee has actually said that it's going to be a goal kick. So the lads on that far side flagging for the free kick. The referee said there's no point, it's gone out for a goal kick anyway, so they may as well take that. We'll keep you up to date with the latest goings on from Cecil Bank, I should say. He said the Rico Arena. Coventry United playing away at Cecil Bank against Lincoln. So we'll take you through the latest scores from that match as and when we get them. Reed knocks on to Lewis Rankin. Scanlon tries to make sure that goes out of play. Brilliant slide challenge from Dominic Allaney. Now Jack Jays, and it's poked out of play by the Long Eaton centre-back Andrew Head. Dedication, easy to see from Dominic Allaney. Lewis Rankin will take the throw. Rankin to Reed. Rankin again, right on the touchline. Feigns the cross. Drills past the defender. Volleyed clear. Not on, only as far as Rankin again on this near side. Allaney making the overlap. It's into the air for Jack Jays. Bounces away from the former Bedworth man. Of course, one final score to bring you from the Emirates Stadium in the Premier League. Arsenal 2, Spurs 0. A couple of goals by Arsenal in the first half. Mustafi and Sanchez scoring before half-time, giving Arsenal the lead, although the Mustafi goal really should never have happened. It bounces away from Piggin. Here's Scanlon on the left-hand side, loads it forward, looking for Romain Graham. Graham nods it up, brought down to work by Craig Reed after the nod on by Chris Cox. Now it's with Lewis Rankin. Jays wants to run the right-hand side, it's put through. It's Jack Jays picking up the far post, and it's clear just about. Head finishes the job, volleys it clear. It's coming to Chris Cox. Out wide again with Lewis Rankin. Now Allaney, United looking to regroup. Rankin again. Where's he going to go from here? Reed on the edge of the box. Will he set up the shot maybe? Into Piggin. No, cleared. Well, the clearance was blocked by one of Long Eaton's own players. Graham brings it down, but it's picked up by Chris Cox. Graham able to win the ball back for Long Eaton, attempted through ball. And Barnett blasts it off the leg of Matt Savage into the grateful grasp of Rich Morris between the six for Coventry United. Latest score from the Premier League has been a fast and furious start at Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace 1, Everton 1 in the opening 10 minutes. In League 2 though, where Coventry City play Lincoln, it's 0-0 at the moment at Cecil Bank between Lincoln and Coventry City. Cox strides down that right hand side, shields the ball from Scanlon, takes it on the left back now, cross put in towards Piggin, cleared by Head towards the right hand side of the box, now racing clear is Campbell, fires it down that right touchline, looking for Savage. Prinzel able to put it up line to Tom James, back to Rob Prinzel at centre back. Coventry United looking pretty comfortable at the moment, forward ball towards Chris Cox, met in the air by Head. Gambling all the way back to Scott Lowe between the six for Long Eaton United. Lowe taking his time in that bright green goalkeeper shirt, you won't miss him. Forget the floodlights, you can probably just put him in the middle of the pitch, you brought up the whole arena. Cleared onto the colourful Barnet of Dominic Alaney at Coventry United's right back position. Here's Craig Reeves it forward, Mitch Piggin will give chase. Not out of play by Nicholas Hawkins for a Coventry United throw, just about level with the penalty area on this near side for the Red and Greens. United leading by 1-0 thanks to Craig Reed in the 3rd minute. Elaney's throw short to Rankin, back to Elaney. Rankin in support, finds Rankin again. Elaney's still there, Piggin offering the short option as well. It's Elaney now to Craig Reed, further down the line, takes it around the defender. Rankin on the edge of the box, Rankin kills one, and unlike previous weeks, this one's straight into the hands of Scott Lowe. We've seen him score some spectacular goals, 2 brilliant efforts against Quorn, and one which will certainly be in contention for the goal of the month category for this month. That was his 2nd goal against Quorn. That one, not quite as ferocious, not quite as accurate, straight into the grasp of Scott Lowe for Long Eaton United. It remains 1-0 to Coventry United at the moment. Dominic Alaney shines up the ball and takes the throw. There it goes, up line towards Piggin, nodded on. Jays wasn't expecting it. Here's Hawkins now for Long Eaton United, all the way back to Lowe. Blasts it away from his goal. And straight into the Long Eaton technical area. Dominic Alaney will take the throw. There it goes. Piggin wants it. He's right, I thought he was being held, but it's actually been given against him. Will Coots is the one that was being fouled. Free kick halfway into Long Eaton territory for the away side to be taken by Charlie Scanlon. There it goes. Towards the head of Graham. Handball claims against Todd. Referee doesn't want to know. In fact, yes, he has agreed with the claims now. Todd's arm was outstretched. It seemed to strike the arm of the Long Eaton captain. Right decision from the referee. Don't forget to join us tomorrow for what is essentially an away match for Coventry United ladies, but actually is it's in Coventry, but it's an away match. It's against Camden Court, which is in the Birmingham FA Cup. So make sure to join us for that game tomorrow afternoon. Live coverage of that match in the Birmingham FA Cup from Coventry United TV from 1:45 p.m. And by the way, the highlights for today's game are going to be delayed a little bit. They're going to be released on Sunday afternoon. Offside flag given against Lewis Ranke. He didn't get the ball, but he was interfering with play. He wanted to go after that ball, put through, but not this time. 15 minutes gone here at the Butts Park Arena. Coventry United 1, Long Eaton United 0. 3rd minute goal from Craig Reed, giving United a pretty comfortable advantage at the moment. When I say comfortable, it's not a comfortable scoreline, but it's a comfortable performance at the moment for the Red and Greens. Looking in ship shape at the moment. Low fires it clears. Jay's putting him under pressure. Reed tries to bring it under control. Coots can't control, Laney picks it up. Lewis Rankin lobs it forward for Mitch Piggin, beaten in the air by Head, but it's come down to Craig Reid, over the fence, offside against Piggin as he got past Head. Not too sure about that one, he looked about level from where I'm standing. Well, the linesman on Tuesday night against Healy got a quite a bit of stick from the home dugout. Let's hope that we're not going to have that sort of behaviour today, but a questionable decision from the linesman early on this near side. And a rather poor ball down the right for Long Eaton United, throw into the red and greens of Coventry United. Still scoreless at Cecil Bank between Lincoln and Coventry City, I should say. No more goals in the Premier League. It remains 1-1 between Palace and Everton. Gamblin. Now Coots lobs onto the right hand side. Offside against Graham. Rich Morris will take the free kick. In fact, I think we need a new ball. No, Rankin's actually kicked that ball off, and we're going to get another one now. It's like musical balls here. We are going to get a ball eventually, and we are going to get things on the way. Don't forget, if you are listening to today's coverage, hit that like button on YouTube. Let us know you are enjoying today's coverage. Leave a comment below with your feedback. Subscribe to CUTV on YouTube for exclusive content from the Red and Greens. And you can get us on Twitter at CovUnitedTV. Long ball down the right hand side for Long Eaton, goes out of play deep into United line, so it will be another throw into the Red and Greens. Tom James with the throw. Thinking about returning it to Rich Morris in goal, but now looking for an option further up line. Piggin nods it on. Here's Jack Jays. Across the park to Lewis Rankin. Overlap being made by Dominic Elaney. But Rankin holds firm and lobs it into the penalty area. Piggin gives chase. Piggin! And it's off the crossbar. It won't count anyway. It's offside. But not like Cox was offside, not Piggin. So I think it's actually been given against Chris Cox, who was trying to head that ball. He was interfering in play. So it is the right decision by the referee, but it's unfair against Piggin, who went onto that ball and struck it towards goal off the post. Unlucky for Piggin, but I think it was the correct decision. And again, this line's from the near side, not getting a lot of love from the Coventry United fans. And neither is that ball from Scott Lowe, straight out of play on the near side into the Long Eaton technical area, throwing Coventry United. And Laney looks for the option up line. There it goes from Elaney. Piggin heads it up. Rankin can't bring it down to earth. Coots, Keane fires it forward. It should be easy pickings for Rich Morris. It's not the most convincing of kicks. Graham brings it down, but intercepted by Dominic Elaney. Fired forward, met in the air by Head. There's the head of Chris Cox. He's over the cue away from Todd, and in goes Mosley to finish the job, but Todd stabs it forward. Plays a 1-2 with Savage. Now Todd on the right hand side. Could try the cross. Here's Callum Keane. Space on the left hand side for Scanlon, but it's chipped toward the right for Todd. He won't reach it. A disappointing end to a great move for Long Eaton United. United! 20 minutes gone at the Bucks Park Arena. Coventry United 1, Long Eaton United 0. Craig Reid with the opening goal. The last 5 minutes or so, Long Eaton have decided to bare their teeth and try and get back into this one. Here's Jack Jays for Coventry United. Piggin. Dispossessed by Callum Keane, a late addition to the starting lineup. Gamblin nearly caught in possession by his opposite number 8, Chris Cox. Forward to Graham. A real opportunity for Long Eaton to push forward now. Coots wants it forward. And Savage couldn't release it in time. Now United pushing on with Jack Jays. Scanlon is the best to try and put him off. And he's doing it a little too forcefully for the referee's liking. Free kick, Coventry United. Rankin is going to take it to about 10 yards inside the Red and Green's half. Plenty of options on the edge of the box, including Mosley, Jays, Piggin, Reed and Cox. There's no better set-piece deliverer in United's first team than Lewis Rankin. Jays stabs it towards goal. I think he's taking a deflection on the way through. It was a rather tame effort from the former Bedworth man, who has made a pretty impressive start to his second period at Coventry United, and that's not good news for Coventry United. Mitch Piggin's down. It looks like he's holding his jaw. And, well, United do have another striking option in Aaron Opoku. And to be fair, Aaron Wint can also play up front. He did for Coventry Spinks last season. He's more of a centre mid, but he can play up front when needed. I think Piggin should be okay. He's back on his feet now, so he should be okay to continue. And a bit of an impromptu team tour for both sides. The Long Eaton United manager actually resigned from his position earlier this month. He wants to focus more on the youth development side at Long Eaton. He is, however, in temporary charge, caretaker charge, if you will, until a new manager is found. So in essence, it's still the same managerial staff that United took on last month at Grange Park, but it's a temporary staff. It's a temporary move. There will be a new Long Eaton United coaching team in place by the time United play Long Eaton next. It won't be for a while. United in two more cups at the moment. There's the Polymac Packaging League Cup, where they'll face Quorn in the next couple of weeks, and then of course Bromsgrove Sporting on Saturday the 2nd of December. Now, that is going to be a huge game. By the way, an update on that: the coach of Bromsgrove, the sports coach, has actually sold out. However, if you do want to register your interest, the sports club are considering hiring a separate minibus for other supporters. So if you do want to go, please do let Tim Grantham know via the Coventry United Supporters Club page or the Coventry United Supporters Forum page on Facebook. Or you can get in touch with us here on CUTV. We'll let Tim know. And there's going to be a free kick to Coventry United as Gamlin's been taken out. He's holding his knee. Actually, no, that's Callum Keane, sorry. Callum Keane's been taken out. He's holding his knee. And it looks like Keane's in significant pain. And it's a bit ironic, actually, because Keane was actually brought in due to an injury to Keane and Meakin before the match. He wasn't even supposed to be on the bench. Well, Mitch Piggin's preparing to come back onto the pitch. He's still awaiting the referee's go, and he's having a quick word with the Coventry United coaching staff. It looks like an issue with it's his teeth. He may have actually knocked a tooth out. Either his nose or his jaw, something around that area. So sort of the lower mouth area. The free kick taken by Tom Gamblin, the Long Eaton number 8, pushing a lot of players towards that far post in the penalty area. Out comes Morris. He's got a little bit of a whack from Romain Graham, and Morris has stayed down initially. The referee's called a halt to play. I don't think it's going to be a free kick. It's going to be probably a drop ball. I think the referee just wants to check that Morris is all right. There was contact, but I don't think it was enough contact to warrant that sort of reaction from Rich Morris. 25 minutes gone at the Butts Park Arena. Coventry United 1, Long Eaton United 0. Once again, exclusive highlights of this match will be released tomorrow afternoon. There is going to be a slight delay in highlights today. Headed away by the Long Eaton defender, Campbell. Now Todd on the right hand side into Coventry United territory. Steps with that right hand side, looking for Savage. It's played all the way back to the goalkeeper by Rob Prinzel and fired out of play. Was it? No, it's actually kept in by Chris Cox. It was Morris who fired away. Cox brings it down. But Long Eaton have it now. A real opportunity for Longing to get themselves back on level terms. Long ball towards Scanlon, met in the air by Dominic Laney. Laney taken out by Scanlon. The referee wants a word with the left back. I don't think there was any sort of malicious intent in there, but the referee is having a word. I think it was just two players going for the same ball and making a bit of contact. Well, the referee is going to have a word, and I'm a bit amused about that one, I have to say. And a yellow card for Scanlon. So Scanlon gets the first yellow card of today's match. Morris clears with the free kick. Piggin back on the field, nods on towards Jack J. Scanlon should deal this one and fires it out of play, up line, throwing Coventry United. Dominic Aleni to take it. A great position for the Red and Greens. Level with the penalty area. Can they make the most of this? It's thrown to Piggin. Takes it around one defender. Can't beat head. Goal kick. Piggin trying his best to turn the second defender. But luckily for the visitors, Nicholas Hawkins was equal to the challenge. Let's get your score update from Twickenham, where England are taking on Australia in an autumn friendly. Score is currently England 3, Australia 0, thanks to a 7th minute penalty kick from Owen Farrell. Pringle wins the header, 5-4 by Keane. Coots and Graham will give chase. Out comes Morris and hooks it away towards Lewis Rankin. Rankin brings it down to earth. Reed in support. Rankin spins away from the challenge and keeps it in, fires it up line, and Jack Jays will give chase. He's onside, but it should go to the goalkeeper Scott Lowe, and it does. He'll shield it and play it into. It's actually let it go out of play for a goal kick. Lowe doing well to shield the ball from a rushing Jack Jays. And by the way, we just got a score update. Highgate are beating Worcester elsewhere in the Midland Premier League. Worcester, of course, one of the favourites for the title. Piggin nodded on. Jays beaten in the air by Head, but run out of work by Elaney. Reed on the right side looking for Lewis Rankin and fired forward by Scanlon. Graham will give chase, but Barnett should get there first with a push in the back. Definite push in the back by Graham, and a free kick to Coventry United level with their own penalty area. And the referee wants a quick word with Romain Graham. Let's get you some score updates from elsewhere in the professional leagues. Bournemouth 1, Huddersfield 0, Burnley 0, Swansea 0, Palace 1, Everton 1, Leicester 0, Man City 0, Liverpool 0, Southampton 0, and look at this, West Brom 0, Chelsea 2. There's rumours going around that Tony Pulis has 2 games, including this one, to save his job. It's not going very well for him at the moment. In the Championship, Birmingham 1, Forest 0, Cardiff 1, Brentford 0, Hull 0, Ipswich 1, Norwich 1, Barnsley 0, QPR 1, Aston Villa 0, Reading 0, Wolves 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0, Bristol City 0, Sunderland 1, Millwall 2. Get your score update from Cecil Bank, where Coventry City are playing Lincoln in just a minute. Onto the right, nodded on by Savage. Only as far as Tom James. James lobs towards Jack Jays, but near by Hawkins. Fired away. Brought down the way by Chris Cox, but it's intercepted by Todd. Cox takes out his opposite number 8 in Tom Gamble, and free kick to Long Eaton. In League 1, Bristol Rovers 0, Wimbledon 1, Bury 0, Blackburn 1, Charlton 1, MK Dons 0, Fleetwood 0, Doncaster 0, Northampton 0, Scunthorpe 0, Oldham 1, Rochdale 1, Peterborough 0, Blackpool 1, Plymouth 0, Oxford 1, Portsmouth 0, Southend 0, Rotherham 0, Shrewsbury 1, Walsall 0, Gillingham 0, and Wigan 1, Bradford 1. And there's been a goal at Cecil Bank, which we'll tell you about in just a second. Opportunity for Long Eaton to get in from the right hand side, switching towards Graham, another clear by Kyle Barnett. Here's Gamlin back into danger, and it's wide. And we can confirm there has been a goal at Cecil Bank. And it's gone to Lincoln. Lincoln lead by 1-0. Matt Reed with the goal 28 minutes in. Lincoln 1, Coventry City 0. Matt Reed with the goal. And the attendance at Sinsel Bank. By the way, it's actually sold out. And City actually sold out their attendance in 3 days. So it just shows what sort of support they have over at Sinsel Bank. They're actually entirely sold out, and at the moment the home attendance certainly in better spirits. You have to get a throw-in halfway into their own territory. Dominic Elaney will take it. Halfway into the Long Eaton half. Throwing towards Piggin. Gets a touch in it, but not a good enough touch. It's actually come off a Long Eaton defender. And it'll be another throw-in, about another 5 yards further up. Elaney will take it. Rankin in support. Goes for Piggin again. Leaps for it. It's down the way for Chris Cox. Fired out of play. So out of the air, I should say, by Head. Savage looking for Jermaine Graham, and Prince taking no chances, putting it out of play into the touchline. Half an hour played at the Butts Park Arena. Coventry United 1, Long Eaton United 0. Fast start for Coventry United with Craig Reed finding the opening goal in 3 minutes. Now Long Eaton looks to try and get back on level terms, but they won't do with passing like that. Coots losing possession, Barnett firing it off the leg of Will Coots. And a goal kick is the result for Coventry United. Rob Prince will take the goal kick in place of Rich Morris, the goalkeeper. Temperature dropping, but the intensity isn't. It's actually a short goal kick taken by Rich Morris. Prinzel. Met in the air by Scanlon, throwing right on the halfway line. The Coventry United, Dominic Elaney will take, who's impressed in his recent performances for the Red and Greens. Reed barged up the ball by Keane. It's United throw clearance made by Scanlon.
50-50 draw this afternoon, 4-1-0-3. 4-1-0-3 is the 50-50 draw.
And then he will take another throw with the Red and Greens, up line towards Chris Cox. Nodded on, but it's going to the back of Gamblin. It's Coots. Scanlon will clear. Block with the leg of Mitch Piggin. Here's Lewis Rankin. Cox trying to make the run. Let's down the right hand side with Rankin. Covered up by Ryan Head. Can he cut in? He's got Reed in support. It's into the area towards Chris Cox. Met in the air by Hawkins. Onto the left with Jack Jays. He scored twice in the last couple of matches. He may try again. It's caught well the near post by Scott Lowe. Held well by the Long Eaton shot stopper Jack Jays. Has a taste for goals after a successful couple of games since his return from Bedworth United. Can he make it 3-3? Well, with shooting like that, he's certainly got a chance, but Lowe was equal to that one. Graham nodded on. Mosey intercepts. Reed playing a deep midfield role at the moment. Onto the left with Tom James on the halfway line. Cox in support, but he cuts into the centre, and a slide from behind, a rather nasty slide, and that's got to be a yellow card surely for Callum Keane, and the book is immediately out. He got nowhere near the ball, and Hawkins is protesting. You can't protest against that. Yellow card to Callum Keane. Heading towards 35 minutes at the Butts Park Arena. James, headed on by Piggin. Should be kept in by Dominic Elaney. Just about flipped into play. In the air by Head. Gamblin beaten in the air by substitute number 8, Chris Cox. But Head shut that one go out of play for a goal kick to Long Eaton. Lowe will take the goal kick. Lowe puts his laces through that one. Trying to find Graham. He meets it with his head. Todd nods it on. And onto the head of Kyle Barnett. A bit of head tennis going on here. Now to Graham. Lobs it over to the fence. A real chance for Savage. Barnett gets there first. Can he give it away from Graham? Yes, he can. Last ditch defending from Coventry United, and they did it oh so well. Resiliency under pressure. One of the trademark feats of the Red and Greens. And how they needed it there. Here's Scanlon with the throw in for Long Eaton United. Up line. Elaney meets with his head towards Piggin. It's over Piggin. And two Long Eaton players going for the same ball. I think it was Scanlon who got there first. Elaney nods it on to Craig Reed. Now Piggin. He's going to play off Piggin. Tried to keep it away from Scanlon. There's a throw in to be taken by Scanlon towards Graham. Chest control. Will Coos lobs it forward. Is that offset against Savage? Yes, it is. And that far side, the flag is raised. So third minute gone. 10 minutes to go until half time. We'll be taking a short break at half time to not charge up the laptop batteries, but to charge up our batteries. We'll be taking a little bit of a break just to have a quick cup of tea. So we will be going off there for approximately 10 minutes. You don't need to look for a new live stream, however. We've got the battery source here. So just bear in mind that we're going to be going off there for about 10 minutes time at half time. It's batted away from Lewis Rankin for a throw to Long Eaton. Throw taken. Elaney meets it in the air. Rankin didn't know what to do with that one, but he stabbed it on and had to play for a throw on this near side to Long Eaton. So another 10 minutes of play remaining. Scanlon will take the throw on this near side. There it goes up line. And the referee gives a foul against the number 9, Romain Graham, for a bit of a pull on Lewis Rankin. Rankin seems happy with himself with that one. Rankin has certainly been one of the players of the season since his move from Rugby Town in the summer. Scored some spectacular goals and some crucial goals as well. He certainly seems to be enjoying his time with the Red and Greens. Free kick into the area where Piggin is waiting. It's on past Piggin, past Hawkins into the hands of Lowe. Lowe clears. Savage will give chase. Beaten to the ball by Rob Prinzel. Up line towards Bobby Mosley. Down line to Rob Prinzel again. Prinzel fires it forward. Cox will give chase. He's not that quick. It's into the hands of Lowe. So Lowe has the ball in hand. Fires it clear. Keane nods it onto Coots. Space up the right hand side for Savage. Attempted lob ball. Out of play for a goal kick, which Morris will take for the Red and Greens. Hasn't really been challenged today. In fact, apart from the goal, neither goalkeeper has been dramatically challenged. There's been a couple of comfortable catches for Scott Lowe. It has not been a feast of football, I have to say. There's plenty of time for more action. And there's been another goal at Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace now lead Everton by 2-1. Bournemouth 2-0 up at home to Huddersfield, and Burnley leads Swansea 1-0. Piggin nods it on. Here's Jack Jays. Tries to turn head onto the right hand side with Rankin. Cox wants it through. Rankin may go alone, and once again, simple catch for Lowe. Rankin trying his luck. It's worked for him so many times this season. Doesn't look like his luck is in today. Long lofted ball on the left hand side of Graham. Shields the ball from Barnett. Barnett stabs the ball out of play. The former Scarlet Blues defender doing his job perfectly there, but at the expense of a throw into Long Eaton. Level with the penalty area on this near side. Brilliant chance for Long Eaton to get back into this game. Scanlon with a long throw towards Graham. Graham nods it on. Chest control by Rob Prinzel and fires it out of danger. Jays tries to turn his man. He's being held. That's got to be a free kick, Coventry United. And Jack Jay's not at all happy. The slide by Ryan Head. Has a free kick been given? I'm not sure whether it's been given against Jack Jays for his reaction or whether it's been given against Head for the slide from behind on Jack Jays. I'm not sure. Well, the referee is trying to get a grasp on the situation. Well, what's the referee going to do? To be fair, I don't think Jay's reaction was warranted, but Ryan Head certainly committed a foul there, and he is. The referee is calling over Head and Jay's. It wouldn't surprise me to see yellow card to both of them. Head for the foul and Jay's for the reaction. 5 minutes to go until half-time. Remains Coventry United 1, Long Eaton United 0. No bookings, but there is a free kick to Coventry United taken by Lewis Rankin, so the foul was given for the foul by Head on Jack Jays. Lewis Rankin to whip it in from this right-hand side. What's his delivery like? It's put in. It's going to Mitch Piggin at the far post. 2-0. Goalkeeper dived too early, and Mitch Piggin saw his opportunity. That's what he does. Mitch Piggin doubles the lead for Coventry United. Cracking delivery from Lewis Rankin. It came to the feet of Piggin. Lowe decided to go early. He went too early. Piggin saw some free space in the net and he popped the ball straight into it. Long Eaton United are in trouble now. Coventry United 2, Long Eaton United 0 in the Midland Football League Premier Division. Well, with United playing as they are, would you say this advantage is unassailable? I've yet to see a 2-0 lead that is unassailable, but the way Coventry United are playing, they do look very comfortable at the moment. We are underway once again in the Butts Park Arena. Coventry United 2, Long Eaton United 0. Mitch Piggin scoring the second goal. And the evergreen partnership of Reid and Piggin have scored in the first time. Both scored for the first time in the match for as long as I can remember. I think the last time Piggin and Reid scored in the same match was before Piggin got injured a few months ago. It's all way out of play for a goal kick to Coventry United. And the red and greens in a very, very comfortable position at the moment. Cleared by Prinzel. Piggin jumps forward, but it's head forward by Hawkins. Coots. Can't get away from Chris Cox. He pulls Cox to the floor. Referee says no foul. Forward ball with the United player and put through by Lewis Rankin. It's Mitch Piggin for a second. Oh, he's put it wide. Oh, what a chance. And I think Piggin thinks they should have done better with that. I think a lot of people in the stadium would agree with him. A brilliant opportunity to score a second goal within 60 seconds of his first. And that would have put the game to bed. A disappointing failure for Mitch Piggin. Usually a player to be relied upon from positions like that. Not this time, however. I think Long Eaton just want to get back in that dressing room and end this first half. It's not been the prettiest of pictures for them. Goal kick nodded on by Rob Prinzel. Fired away by Hawkins. Coote will give chase down that left-hand side, out of reach. Out of play as well. Another goal at Turf Moor. Burnley now lead Southampton by 2-0. Liverpool 2-0 up at home to Southampton. And Chelsea 3-0 up at West Bromwich Albion. And at Sincil Bank in League 2, it's still Lincoln 1, Coventry City 0. Thanks to Matt Reed's goal. So not the best of days for the travelling Sky Blues fans in Lincoln. But the Butts Park Arena, the Coventry United fans are in a very good mood. United leading by 2-0 thanks to Craig Reid and Mitch Piggin's goals. Throwing conceded by Coventry United as we have just run out of normal time. So we're now into added minutes at the Butts Park Arena. Throw into Long Eaton, easy cut up once again by Dominic Alaney. And a nice bit of skill by Terry Anderson. That's going to Soccer AM on Monday morning. Thrown taken by Scanlon. Flicked on by Coots. Barnett will try and let that one go out of play. He does say he gets a bit of a barge in the back for his troubles, but the referee said, yeah, that's fine. It's a goal kick, don't worry about it. Morris will take the goal kick as we await the whistle for half-time as the sun sets in the beautiful city of Coventry. If you can't make today's game but you are around after the final whistle, don't forget you can get a nice little evening with the Coventry United players, staff and management with a Q&A session here at the Butts Park Arena after the final whistle. United looking for one more goal before the break, taking a 3-0 lead into half-time would surely be curtains for Long Eaton. Another one by Piggin, down to work by Craig Reid. Lovely back heel, it's Lewis Rankin, kills one, and it's down low by Scott Lowe. Pretty simple save, but once again Lewis Rankin trying his luck, he wants that goal. Hasn't found it just yet. But Rankin is a persistent fellow. Rankin still searching for that goal. It's now to Dominic Elaney. Jay tries to force Hawkins off the ball. It's back to Lowe between the 6-4. Long Eaton. Hasty clearance. Too hasty. Thrown on the near side of Coventry United, halfway into Long Eaton territory. Elaney will take. There he goes. Up line. Piggin can't get a contact on it. Head fires it away. Towards Romain Graham. Good control. Elaney gets stuck in, takes the ball away. Elaney puts it out of play for a throw to Long Eaton. And there's been a goal at the King Power Stadium. Leicester 0, Manchester City 1 is the current score there. And Everton equalise at Crystal Palace. Now 2-2 at Selhurst Park. We've had a couple of minutes of added time now. Come too far away from the half-time whistle. Rob Prinzel will take the free kick. There it goes, fired forward. Piggin jumps for it, can't get to it. Met in the air by Scanlon. But Rankin gets to the seconds. Tries to find Piggin, cut out well by Gamblin. Coots. Referee brings an end to the first half. It's a good first half for Coventry United. An early goal from Craig Reid, setting the example for Coventry United to follow. They did follow it. A very confident first half for the Red and Greens. Then Mitch Piggin goes and scores the second goal, and Catch the Pigeon reigns across the Butts Park Arena. And I've got to say, hey, Mitch, it's not me, it's Roy. It's him. Blame him. Half-time score at the Butts Park Arena. Coventry United 2. Long Eaton United 0. That's us done for the first half here on CUTV. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll be using the same live stream after the break. We'll just be going off there for 10 minutes time for a quick break here on half-time. CUTV will continue in 10 minutes. Hello you beautiful people, did you miss us? We are back here on Coventry United TV with Liam Cook live coverage of the second half between Coventry United and Long Eaton United at the Butts Park Arena in the Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division. Coming right up, there is going to be a change for Coventry United. It appears Mitch Piggin is going to be replaced by Aaron Apoku. We'll get confirmation on that change very shortly, but we do know Aaron Apoku is coming on. There is no sign of Mitch Piggin at the moment, so we believe it is going to be tap-in coming off. He did seem to take a blow to the mouth/jaw area, so he'll be coming off for the second half. So the half-time score at the Butts Park Arena, Coventry United 2, Long Eaton United 0. Craig Reid with the third-minute goal, followed by a goal about 5 minutes before half-time through Mitch Piggin. As we now get confirmation of that change for Coventry United. So Aaron Apoku will be coming on.
Half-time substitution with Coventry United, Mitch Piggin off, Aaron Apoku on.
So there's the confirmation, Mitch Piggin replaced by Aaron Apoku for the second half. So those teams for you once again, ladies and gentlemen, for Coventry United: 1, Rich Morris; 2, Dominic Elaney; 3, Tom James; number 4, Bobby Mosley; 5, Kyle Barnett; 6, Rob Prinzel; 7, Lewis Rankin; 8, Chris Cox; 10, Craig Reid; 11, Jack Jays; 15, Aaron Apoku. And for Long Eaton United: 1, Scott Lowe; 2, Cameron Campbell; 3, Charlie Scanlon; 4 is Callum Keane; 5, Nicholas Hawkins; 6, Ryan Head; 7, Andrew Todd; 8, Tom Gamlin; 9, Romain Graham; 10, Matt Savage; 11, Will Coots. Coventry United ready, Long Eaton United ready. Let's get this second half on the road. Referee checks the watch. Here we go. Second half underway at the Butts Park Arena. Coventry United 2, Long Eaton United 0, the current score as we get things underway once again. Coventry United now kicking from right to left as the kick-off from Long Eaton is a pretty poor one. Ball down the left-hand side, easily out of play for a goal kick. Well, if that's the sort of balls that Long Eaton are going to be playing in the second half, then I think United will be happy with that. We've just spoken to our club statistician here at Coventry United, Mr. Keith Green. He said that Long Eaton haven't had a shot on goal throughout the entirety of this match so far. A couple of tame efforts for Coventry United beside those 2 goals, but really nothing that would bring that much out of Scott Lowe. Thrown to Coventry United, up line by Dominic Elaney. Puck gets his first touch, but it's a touch that loses the ball. Forward ball towards Savage, hooked away by Rob Prinzel. Here's Gamlin, lobs it forward. Graham brings it down. Lays it up to Gamlin, runs straight into Rob Prinzel. United can't clear though, and it plays the red and green's back into danger. Graham, now Coots, may try one from long range. Gamlin, pass blocked by Craig Reid. Now to the right with Campbell. Campbell pulls in the shirt of Bobby Mosley in order to get round him. Referee spots it, it's a free kick. So United, just to confirm, have made a change at half-time. Aaron Apoku replacing Mitch Piggin in a direct swap up front. Hawkins wins the header from the free kick, brought under by Gamlin. Coots wants it through the middle. Side by Chris Cox, doesn't get the ball. Referee says free kick. United fans not too happy. It was a rather clumsy challenge from Chris Cox. Ball bounces away from Campbell. He may just keep it in. He does. He's got Todd down line. Puts it into the centre with Gamlin. Tries to whip it in. Gamlin blocked the leg of Tom James. That shot. Todd picks it up, fired towards the box by Hawkins, offside against Savage. About 5 yards outside the penalty area, Coventry United have a free kick towards the right-hand wing. Once again, we'll take you through all of the latest scores throughout the professional leagues today, while we are on air here on CUTV. And of course the rugby as well in the autumn internationals. England taking on Australia at Twickenham. Scanlon. And as far as Cox, not done by Lewis Rankin. Here's a Poku who scored against Long Eaton earlier this season. Holds off the defender and lets Lewis Rankin get to the loose ball. And he's shrugged off by Ryan Head, who puts it out of play. A couple of yards further up line for a throw to Coventry United. And the score at half-time at Twickenham is England 6, Australia 0. Not the best of match, it looks like. It's 2 Owen Farrell penalties that are the difference between England and the Wallabies. It's 2 pretty good kicks from Reed and Piggin that are the difference at the moment. Here at the Butts Park Arena. Mosley heads it back into the area. Head will let one go to Hawkins. Lowe came out for it, wanted the ball. Hawkins boots it away. And he boots that one away as well as Mosley tries to put it forward. And again by Hawkins. I think Hawkins has got a vendetta against his ball. There's Lewis Rankin on the right hand side. Bit of a push from behind by Scanlon. Look at that twist and turns away from him, but he takes it out of play for a throw. Don't forget, we'll be live tomorrow in the Birmingham FA Women's Cup from 1:45 on Sunday afternoon as Camden Court take on Coventry United ladies. Live coverage of that match from 1:45 PM tomorrow here on CUTV. Coots runs into Kyle Barnett, goal kick. So 5 minutes into the second half, Coventry United retaining their 2-goal advantage. There's been another goal at the King Power Stadium, Leicester 0, Manchester City 2. What about at Sinsel Bank in Lincoln? Well, I can tell you the score from there is pretty much the same as it was about 10 minutes ago. Lincoln 1, Coventry City 0. Bit of space on the right hand side for Savage. Can he whip it in from the right? Takes it away from Mosley. Gets in the cross. Morris comes for it and gets a crucial punch on the ball. It's fired away by Chris Cox. High into the sky. Good control by Apoku, but it's picked up by Hawkins. He fires it forward. Not on by Kyle Barnett. Here's Aaron Apoku. Tries to turn ahead and does. Apoku slide from behind. Referee says foul against Callum Keane. Slid in, didn't get the ball. He actually tripped Apoku, took him off his game long enough for the Long Eaton defenders to take the ball away from him. That was a legal play according to the referee. So a free kick to the home side. The Red and Greens looking comfortable at the moment, leading by 2-0. If they win their 2 games in hand that they have over league leaders Kozel, they will only be 5 points behind. We're not sure how Kozel are doing at the moment, but you know, until they're doing their part. They're winning by 2-0. All United had to do is keep winning. At the end of the day, if they win those 2 games in hand, they're 5 points behind. They haven't played Kozel so far this season, so if they win those 2 games, they can win the league. So if you think about it, it's still very much in United's own hands. Well, it's going to be Rankin with the free kick. In towards Aaron Apoku, gets a touch on it. I think he's given a foul. Referee's given a foul against Aaron Apoku. He got a head on it. It actually came off the back of a Long Eaton defender's head. But a foul was given for another incident. Low clears. Scanlon. Lodges it down the left-hand side. Graham will give chase. Will he reach it? I don't think he will. Indeed he won't. Kyle Barnett does well to shepherd the ball out of play. Now, once again, Rich Morris will continue to allow his defenders to take the goal kicks for him. It's only as far as Hawkins. Coots on the left-hand side. A low-driven ball into the feet of Chris Cox. Chips towards the right-hand side for Apoku to give chase. Head gets there first and puts it out of play on the far side for a Coventry United throw. Long Eaton have yet to test Rich Morris in the red and green's net. It looks like a pretty comfortable 3 points on the cards for the moment, but we know how quickly games can change, especially when the red and greens are concerned. You have 2 changes remaining with Aaron Wins And Nathan Cadby on the bench. And that throw-in comes nothing as it's hooked away by Tom Gamblin for another throw-in to Coventry United. This time around halfway into the opposing half. Plays a 1-2 with Reed, does Dominic Elaney. Up line for Aaron Opoku. Headed away by Head, brought down the web by Reed. Crossing opportunity for Lewis Rankin. Checks his run. And again, into the box. It flashes across the goal. Out play for a goal kick on this near side. Quickly for his liking. Booted clear onto the head of Carl Barnett for Coventry United. Rankin sent down the right hand side, met by the chest of Scanlon. And a throw in to Coventry United on the far side, right on the halfway line, is the result. 35 minutes of action remaining here at the Butts Park Arena. Coventry United 2, Long Eaton United 0 is the current score. Free kick given against Coventry United. For a bit of shirt pulling, it looks like. Fired clear by Scanlon. Graham will give chase. Battling for the ball with Kyle Barnett. Flicks it up. Meets it with his head. Reed gets there before his teammate Gamblin. Cameron Graham gets it back. Cross opportunity for the number 9. Tries to lay it off to Scanlon. But he's caught between a rock and a hard place, otherwise known as Reed and Elaney. And Reed puts it out of play for a corner, taking no chances. So the corner kick for Long Eaton. I believe this is Long Eaton's first corner of the game. A great opportunity for Long Eaton to give themselves a bit of hope. The Butts Park Arena towards that far post where Scanlon's waiting, goes over Scanlon's head, and a poker will pick up the pieces and fire it along that left touchline. Jays flicks it on for Lewis Rankin, just out of reach. Coots gets there first. It's fired away by Head onto the feet of Mosley. Flicked on for Jack Jays. He's onside. Will he get to the ball first? No, he won't. Lowe clears it. A poker keeps it in. That's Bobby Mosley. Still in. Todd furious, he feels that's out of play. Didn't look like it was out of play from here. Look at that, great skill from Bobby Mosley, but he's taken out by Savage. Todd helps him to his feet. Nice bit of sportsmanship there. But brilliant from Coventry on this near side. Fantastic skill to shield the ball from a wanting Long Eaton midfield. Lewis Rankin on the search for a third goal for Coventry United. He won't be scoring it, but he could provide it. Not with free kicks like that, he won't. Cleared easily. Now it's Long Eaton on the attack. Coots can't take it around Elaney. Great one-to-one defending. Elaney in towards Aaron Opoku. Offside. Decent hit by Jack Jays over the crossbar, but it wouldn't have counted anyway. The flag had already gone up against Aaron Opoku. Score on at Sinsel Bank. Remains Lincoln 1, Coventry City 0. It's not looking good for Mark Robbins' men. But for Terry Anderson's team, it's looking a hell of a lot better. Ball down the left side. Barnett has to deal with that one. He can't let that one go out of play for a goal kick. It was too slow. He finds Elaney, punts it upfield. Ball down the web by Head. Stab forward to Callum Keane. Now Campbell, the right back. Across comes Mosley. Can't get to the ball. Play down the right hand side. TJ will pick it up and play it out off the leg of Campbell for a throw to Coventry United on this near side. Great work from TJ, the former Leamington left back. The Coventry United supporters showing their appreciation for a very potent red and greens team. James up line, goes over Opoku, over Hawkins, but Hawkins will pick it up and play it back to Lowe. James puts him under pressure, hasty clearance. Will that go out of play? In fact, no, it won't. It will be kept in by James, who blasts it off the back of Tom Gamblin. And it looks like there could well be a change for Long Eaton. One of their substitutes seems to be getting ready. And he is. That's Blaine Hancock getting ready, the number 16. Yep, so the change is happening now. Blaine Hancock comes on. Trying to figure out who's come off. I didn't actually see. Oh, there it is. It's number 10, Matt Savage. So Savage has come off. He's been replaced by Blaine Hancock. James with the throw up line towards Opoku, fired forward. That savage ball by Nicholas Hawkins comes to nothing. It goes straight to Rich Morris. James up line, Aaron Opoku takes it away from Keane and creates a bit of separation. Not for long as Keane able to get stuck in and win the ball back. Campbell, low pass cut out by Craig Reed, playing in midfield at the moment. Mosley, I'm getting players on a foul, I'm not sure what for. There's out of play on this near side, just in front of the CUTV camera for a throw-in to Coventry United. Half an hour still to play. We'll be naming our CUTV player of the match in 20 minutes time. Let us know on Twitter at Coventry United TV who you think it should be, as Bobby Mosley overhits that one that goes out of play for a goal, for a throw, I should say, on this near side. Campbell, up line towards Graham. Graham can't control it, headed on by Rob Prinzel, brought down to work by Todd. That's handball, surely. And the referee saying, what do you want me to do? You patted it down with your hand. Well, you see that little smirk on Todd's face would say, well, you can't blame me for trying. So there will be a free kick from Lewis Rankin. We've seen how dangerous these set pieces can be. Towards that far post where Opoku's waiting. Another clear by Scanlon. Reed flicks it back into danger. Opoku's there. Can he nod it on towards goal? He can't. And Hawkins will clear. That's a clearance and a half by Nicholas Hawkins. Out of play for a throw-in deep into Red and Green's territory. No more goals to say about from the Premier League. It remains Bournemouth 2, Huddersfield 0, Burnley 2, Swansea 0, Palace 2, Everton 2, Leicester 0, Man City 2, Liverpool 2, Southampton 0, and West Brom 0, Chelsea 3. And of course at Sincil Bank in League 2, Lincoln City 1, Coventry City 0. Throw in about halfway into Long Eaton's half to Coventry United, taken by Dominic Elaney. There goes the throw towards Chris Cox. Didn't jump for it, it's actually cut out by head. Now Todd on the break. We know how dangerous this lad can be. Well, a combination of Mosley and James taking the ball away. Mosley causing the distraction, James nicking the ball away. But now TJ's in trouble. Pressure from behind by Todd, and it's out of play for a Long Eaton throw. And Todd trying a little too forcefully to take the ball away from Tom James. I don't think the United players were particularly happy that it was given as a throw to Long Eaton rather than a foul. To be fair, it was forceful play from Todd, but all's fair in love and football. I don't think there was anything wrong with it. And look at that, nice little seal dribble from Campbell as he's waiting for the play to resume. He's got to keep himself occupied somehow, I suppose. Real opportunity for Long Eaton. Keane, I should say. Clear by Barnett. Cox fired up rather than out by Rob Prinzel. Campbell brings it down to earth. Mosley takes it off him. Down the left, here's Jack Jays. Space in the middle for Lewis Rankin. Through ball, Rankin gives chase, as does Dominic Elaney. They're both beaten to the ball by a surging Will Coots, who sends that ball back where it came from. Out of play just inside United territory for a throw-in to the Red and Greens. In fact, it's actually inside Long Eaton's half, about 5 yards inside Long Eaton's half. Up line to Opoku, can't control. Coots takes it away. Scanlon at left back, can he clear? He can. Graham can't control. Volleyed forward though by the substitute. Only as far as Tom James. James on the left to Bobby Mosley. Skips past Campbell. Crossing towards Aaron Opoku, gets a touch here, but he's forced away from the ball by head.
Well done, Coventry! Keep up the good work!
And there's been a goal at Sincil Bank. Coventry City are level. Jody Jones on 61 minutes scoring the goal for Coventry City. Lincoln 1, Coventry City 1 at Sincil Bank in League 2. Jody Jones with the goal for the Sky Blues. Well, the Butts Park Arena, there's 25 minutes to go. United looking pretty good for a comfortable victory. Well, Long Eaton may have something to say about that. Coots into the area, pretty lousy cross by Coots. But Todd may pick up the pieces. Look at that. Oh, he's megged James, but James able to get a touch of it on the way through and take it away for United. Now Jack Jay's on the run. A sea of navy blue in front of him. That doesn't deter JJ. Onto the right with Lewis Rankin. Nothing deters this guy. Will he cut in or go for the cross? Into the box, Lewis Rankin. A Poku, no. Just in time, Hawkins gets there. You can hear the vocal Red and Green Army backing their boys all the way like they do anywhere they play. The last couple of away games against Quorn and Heanor, they have been absolutely brilliant, travelling many, many miles. The United coaching staff saying they wanted to put on a show for the home fans today. They're certainly doing that. Reed trying to find a Poku, met in the air by Head, clearance only as far as Craig Reed. Into the centre circle with Rob Prinzel across to Tom James at left back. Mosley in a bit of space on the left, quickly covered up by Todd though. Here is Mosley, overlap being made by Tom James. Lovely give and go football. James trying to cut in, taken out by sliding Campbell. Referee says no foul, and Campbell looking for an option now. Didn't find the right one, met by the chest of Chris Cox, picked up by Graham of Long Eaton. Campbell, that's a better pass from the fullback. Punted forward, but only as far as Dominic Elaney. Now United push on. Craig Reed. Cox can't get to the header. Now Keane. On to the left. Here's Coots. Coots racing on. Tries to cut in. It's Will Coots. Maybe try to do a little bit too much. Definitely try to do a little bit too much. Ball taken away by Blaine. Blaine Hancock had the ball taken away from him, I should say. Ball bobbles to Andrew Todd on the right side. Tries the attempted lob through ball. Easily cut up with the head of Tom James. And a lovely through ball by Campbell, just out of reach. Gambler making the run just a little too slow. Here's Bobby Mosley, the former Stoke man. Now that's how they do a long lofted through ball where it's offside against Jack Jays. Oh, that's been JJ's problem today. He's just been a little bit too eager. There's going to be a change for Coventry United. Aaron Wint coming on. And what's the change going to be here? The play continues. Graham covered up by Rob Prinzel. Shrugs the United defender to the ground. In comes Mosley. Graham slides in. Mosley stands firm and puts it out of play. Oh, it's kept in by Craig Reed. That actually may have played United into a bit of trouble. Crossed by Gamlin, curls away from the goal. So here comes the change for Coventry United now. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be a straight swap in midfield? That looks like the... Is that the number 11? Well, Jays can play in central midfield and up front. Here's Aaron Wint coming on. And it's actually Bobby Mosley coming off. A strong display from Bobby Mosley playing on the left-hand side of midfield today. And Aaron Wint will replace him.
Well played. Well played.
So United with about 22 minutes to go in the driver's seat of the Butts Park Arena as the sun sets and the floodlights take over. You know we're in winter when we've got the floodlights on before the end of a match at a 3 o'clock kickoff. And there's going to be a change for Long Eaton as well, as Will Coots is going to be replaced by Joshua Wright. So that's number 11, Will Coots. So Will Coots off, and coming on Josh Wright. But if you do hear me repeating myself, I've got to help out the stadium announcer every now and again. You need to push in the right direction every now and again. He's still training. He's doing a good job though. Oh, you gotta love Ryan. And I don't think Mitch Piggin does that little catch the pigeon number. United pushing on. There's Aaron Opoku. Reed down the right to Lewis Rankin. Back to Reed. Encased on that right wing. Rankin tries to do something about that and cut in a sea of navy blue. The ball bobbles to the left where Tom James is waiting. What will he do with this one? Towards that far post. Crossing on the right hand side now for Craig Reed. He's got a couple of options in the centre. Reed. Towards Opoku. Oh, lovely! Oh, awesome at that! A nice little back heel into the goal by Aaron Opoku. Well, if it wasn't before, that is game, set, and match. Just as he did at Grange Park last month, Aaron Opoku is able to score the third goal for Coventry United. Off the bench, on the score sheet, that's the way he likes it. And Coventry United seal the 3 points against Long Eaton for the second time. Crossbar in from Craig Reed on that right hand side, a lovely back heel by Aaron Opoku into the net, nothing Lowe could do. And the Red and Greens rack up another win to add to their growing collection. Coleshill better watch out, the Red and Green army is on the march. Here's Wright on the left hand side for Long Eaton. Scanlon. Anyway, so they've got a lot of work to do now. They've got 15 minutes to perform a miracle. I can't see it happening somehow. Hawkins down the right, easily picked out by Tom James at left back for Coventry United. Flicked on by Aaron Wint, picked up by Hawkins. Opoku tries to block him, but he can't do so. Hawkins into the centre now with Keane, back to Hawkins. Pushes later through that one. Graham will give chase, so will Rich Morris, and Morris will get there first in his penalty area. Keeping on his feet for as long as he can. There you go, picks it up and launches it towards that right hand side. Elaney, bit of space to work with down the right. Oh, and Jay trying to be a bit too smart there. Trying to turn his man. Clearance met by the head of Kyle Bartlett. Now Elaney again. Lovely lofted ball for Rankin. Head has to take action. Rankin taken out. Referee says no foul. Ball goes all the way back to Morris for Coventry United. Morris clears. Dashes over Rankin. Scanlon gets his head in it. Rankin appeals for the throw and he gets one. The referee on this near side trying to get the referee's attention, and there is going to be another substitution. It can only be Nathan Cadby to come on. He's the last substitute remaining on the bench for the Red and Greens after a very, very impressive first team debut for the youngster from the under-21s. He's going to make his second appearance, and it's going to be a straight swap at fullback for Dominic Elaney coming off. So Cadby comes on for his second first team appearance for Coventry United. And coming off Dominic Elaney, who has pulled off a pretty impressive display for the Red and Greens today. Latest score from the Premier League: Bournemouth 3, Huddersfield 0. Liverpool now 3-0 up at home to Southampton. Chelsea 4-0 up at West Bromwich Albion. And there's been another goal at Sincil Bank. Turnaround complete for Mark Robbins' men. Dukans Nazan for Coventry City. Lincoln 1, Coventry City 2 in League 2. A few boos from the supporters at the Butts Park Arena. We should be supporting all Coventry sides. Well, maybe apart from Spinks. So once again, Coventry City leading by 2-1. By the way, Spinks fans, I'm just taking the mick on that one. We support all local sides here on CUTV. Here's Aaron Wint. Holds off the Long Eaton defender. He's encased in a sea of navy blue. Loses the ball to Andrew Todd. Passed around the back for Long Eaton. We're naming our CUTV player of the match in 5 minutes' time. Let us know on Twitter at Coventry United TV who you think it should be. James on the left-hand side for Aaron Opoku. Across to Craig Reed. Takes a tumble via the leg of Callum Keane. Referee says free kick. So United have made all their changes now. Cadby, Apoku and Wint have all come on. Just the one change for, sorry, two changes I should say, for Long Eaton United. Free kick for the red and greens. Redelivery. Not done by Wint. Apoku caught by Lowe. Lowe had to get high to catch that one. Down the left. Right, making a surging run. Scanlon. And Cox gets stuck in there and wins the ball back for the red and greens. Here's Chris Cox down the left-hand side. Lovely pass. It's Aaron Apoku striding forward. And he's taken out by Campbell. Free kick. No yellow card necessary, says the referee. And the attended delivery is cleared. Long Eaton certainly with their backs to the walls in this match. In my opinion, you can't see them getting anything out of this match. 3-0 down, they've created virtually nothing throughout this game. Through ball, opportunity for Wright to get into the box. Well, it would have been if he hadn't been beaten by Carl Barnett, who thumps that one out of play around the halfway line. Ambitious for JJ. Well, the mark of a good striker is to know when to shoot and when not to shoot. For Jack Jaters at the moment, at that moment, that was the time not to shoot. Cleared by the goalkeeper, met in the air by Chris Cox. Wint. Up line. It's punted over the mini hospitality suite on the far side for a throw into Coventry United. Well, Joey Jones has just hit the bar for Coventry City, so the Sky Blues certainly not wasting any time and trying to get a third goal. As we said, the score at Sinsel Bank remains Lincoln 1, Coventry City 2. Matt Reed scoring the opening goal 28 minutes in, but 2 goals in 9 minutes for Jody Jones and Dukins Nazen, giving the Sky Blues the lead at Sinsel Bank. A large Sky Blue following down south. Throw nodded out of play, this time by Josh Wright. And another for Coventry United to get one into the penalty area. 2 minutes until we name our CUTV player of the match, so get involved at Coventry United TV. Don't forget to hit the like button on the commentary. Let us know you're enjoying today's coverage. Leave a comment below with your feedback. Subscribe to CUTV on YouTube for exclusive football content, and you can get us on Twitter at Cov United TV. Wayward ball from Rob Prinzel out of play for a throw.
You are the greatest!
You heard him, folks. Bit of a seal dribble there from number 9, Romain Graham. Right, tried to cut it into the midfield. Todd. And stab towards goal. Easy catch for Rich Morris. Now United on the attack. We'll be naming our CTV player of the match next. On the ball goes out of play. Rankin. Attempted through ball. What a through ball it may be for Nathan Cadby. No, just out of play.
Come on, Coventry!
Well, it's now time to name our CUTV player of the match today. We're going to give it to Coventry United's number 3, Tom James. Here is James. Across to Aaron Apoku on the left wing. Tackle made by Todd at the expense of a corner kick to Coventry United. 10 minutes to go. The red and green looking very comfortable at the moment. Craig Reed will whip it in from the right hand side. There it goes. And there's another one for Coventry United. Aaron Wint at the far post. Lowe couldn't keep it out. He pumps it into the side netting. And Coventry United lead.
United! You are the greatest!
Scoring the fourth goal. 2 goals either side of half time. The perfect Coventry United performance at the moment. Can they keep it perfect and secure a third straight clean sheet? Now that is the question, my friends. A through ball from the back. Easily caught by Rich Morris. Intended ball by Callum Keane. Fired clear by Morris. Here's Campbell. Fires it up once again straight to Morris. He fires down that left hand side as he's put under pressure by Todd for a moment. Campbell will take the throw. Up line to Graham, batters over Graham. James puts him off for a moment. Graham may get to that one before he goes over the line. He doesn't. Look at that great skill from Ramon Graham to keep it in. Holds off James. Todd's in support. He's encased in that corner. United want to keep it that way. It's laid off. Gamblin. Oh, the intended return ball by Keane. Not great now. United play their way out of danger. Aaron Opoku takes it around Keane. And a free given against Aaron Opoku as he barges into the number 4. Hawkins is there towards Graham. Finally gets his head in net and finds Cadby. Striding down that right flank. Nathan Cadby unopposed. Lob through the ball for Lewis Rankin. Oh, that's beautiful from Cadby. Rankin. Where's he going to go here? Down the right flank. Oh, good, I've got to say. Reed. It's back to Rankin. This for 5. Oh, you better believe it's 5. Stick that one in the highlight reel. Lewis Rankin, ball to feet, pow, straight in the net. The old 5 for the red and green, the old-fashioned thrashing from Coventry United. Can it get any better for the red and greens? Well, we've still got a couple of minutes left. Will they go for a Super 6? Well, I think a clean sheet and 5 goals will do United no more from the back, met in the air by Jays, but it's brought down to earth by Hawkins. Well, yeah, the red and green army, they want 6. And the way they've been going, especially in this second half, you wouldn't bet against them. Everything they've fired towards goal, any sort of power or precision, has flown past Scott Lowe. There's no disrespect to Lowe, he just hasn't had a chance in this game. I don't think the defence has particularly helped him. Upsets Jack Jays, and it bounces into the hands of Lowe. He was able to hang on to that one. Clears his lines. Nodded on by our man of the match, Tom James. Cocks to Opoku. Trying to find Craig Reed in a more central position, but it's cut out. Todd volleys forward. Josh Wright on the right wing. It bounces out of play for a Coventry United throw, and Wright, you can see the frustration on his face. top line by Tom James. The throw bounces away from any sort of Coventry United support, but a poor pass picked out by Craig Reed. Rankin through ball. James is onside this time. Low slides in, takes the ball away from Jays, but Jays just keeps it in. It's still alive for Coventry United. Jays, Rankin at the far post, just too high for Rankin. He's not exactly blessed with height, Lewis Rankin, but a great opportunity for the Red and Greens to make it 6. Couldn't quite take it though. Play to Scott Lowe. A lot of goalkeepers would have just said, you know what, lads, round me, have a 6th, I don't care, but he's got zilch conceded. More of the same, please. Terry Anderson scored the Butts Park Arena. Coventry United 5, Long Eaton United 0. Well, that does us for the action here on CUT. We'll take you through the full-time scores in a second. Make sure to hit the like button on the YouTube video to let us know you enjoyed today's coverage. Leave a comment below with your feedback. Subscribe to CUTV on YouTube for exclusive football content, and get us on Twitter at Coventry United TV. So the final scores in the Premier League: Arsenal 2, Tottenham 0, Bournemouth 4, Huddersfield 0, Burnley 2, Swansea 0, Crystal Palace 2, Everton 2.